Hello, you guys. As some of you guys know, that they had um, announced the promo yesterday. And how did I know about the second season promo? So I saw it on Google, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" So then I went to my mother, and she was here blow drying her hair, and then I was saying, "Mommy, mommy," and then I showed her that it's the Serpent Queen. And then so I clicked on the news of Google, and then I scrolled down, I read it for her, and then it was saying that they had released the trailer, and I was surprised. And then however, I didn't have to go to YouTube. So then I scrolled down and I saw the video for me to click on, and we both watched it together, and it was amazing. And there were these things that on in the promo that, well, first I saw Minnie Driver as Elizabeth right beside Catherine, and right beside Samantha Morton as Catherine de Medici. And we see the characters different. We see the Bourbon boys, like now that, I mean, Bourbon brothers, that, or Bourbon, that's and Antoine has a beard. And well, Louis did. He did had a beard, but it got bigger. And my mother thought that he got chubbier, but no. My mother thought that Louis got chubbier, but no. It's just the beard, and she thought that Antoine got chubbier too, but no. He's still like that. It's just the beard. So now I did not get to see a single clip of or scene of Jeanne d'Albret. And Jeanne d'Albret was Antoine's wife, and we only get to have hear that mentioned by his father, that he was saying like something like this. And the last time I was there, you had a wife there too, and Antoine said, "Yeah, but she's awful," something like that, and we just didn't get to see her. We heard about it, but we didn't see her in the first season. So and also after we saw the that video, I then scrolled down to saw the images. I saw more images of what's going to happen in the second season, and I did not get to see a single image of Jeanne d'Albret, or it can also be pronounced Jean d'Albret. But there were other images of Elizabeth. There was a The Cardinal Laguise looks the same, and I saw the Bourbon brothers with the beards, and one of the um, Antoine was slapped by Catherine in the trailer, um, and then you had the sword fight with, I guess, the two sons. I guess you have Charles, the King Charles the Ninth, and you have the future Henry the Third. There's no way that you have Francis, the Duke of Anjou, yet, because of course, because at that time, like in the 1560s, he was too young, so he was still a kid, and he wasn't officially an adult until the 1570s. Then in 1579 he came to England to try to marry Elizabeth, and then left, and then came back again in 1581, and then they had to end the last chance of marrying because Elizabeth didn't want to marry. So, but all that is irrelevant. That would be for possibly for season three, if there's gonna be a season three. But anyways, so I had seen all these images and all that, and yes, I saw Rahima is older. Yeah, well, of course, because I knew about the actress, but and I didn't get to see. I didn't see. I think I no 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 no. I think I saw. Actually, when Henry the Third was like gay, I saw him gay. That was definitely him. That was definitely him, and they were watching him, and I think the lady with the blonde hair, I think that was Margaret, Princess Margaret, Princess Margaret. I think that's definitely her. And And right, and I think that the man beside him, I think that's the Prince of Navarre. I think that's the son of Antoine, Henry of Navarre. I forgot this guy's name. I forgot Angus something, but actually maybe I can pause this video and I'll look at this name who played as Navarre, and I'll get to the clip and see who that if that was the Prince of Navarre. So anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Anyways, it's Angus Emery. That's the he played as Prince Arthur from The Spanish Princess, and he played. Well, I'm saying played because already played as him in the acting. He played as Henry the Fourth, of future Henry the Fourth, and so it turns out it was not him. It was not Angus Emery. It was not Henry. It was actually I think it was Charles. I think it's Charles the on the left. Um, I don't have to. I already paused recently. I don't need to go back and see. Actually, maybe if I no, that's gonna take too long. I don't have to go back and see if that's Charles. Like that guy on the left looked like when he was trying to give him the makeup, like Henry the makeup, like Henry the future Henry the Third some makeup. I think that was Charles, or is that just his dresser? And no, definitely because you have the three siblings. You have Margaret on the right, Henry on the in the middle, and Charles on the left, and and he's and I like it. And I'm not saying that as a sarcastic. I'm not saying it as an ironic way, as saying I like it. I mean that I like it that Charles is actually like is is still acting more than a king because he doesn't need to act like a king. He needs to act like like any personality, like a fun personality when he's giving Henry some makeup. So, anyways, so now that I got all that out of the way, that oh yeah, and Catherine, I think this is gonna be the. I think it's gonna end with. I think the second season is gonna end with the Saint Bartholomew massacre because we see people dead. We see people getting chased in the I think in the Notre Dame, and we've seen and we see the well no it's not the Bartholomew massacre, but there was a shed that was burned, or it was just a little church. I forgot what it was, and I think it's that Protestant church where Mama Ramsey, Catherine de Medici, and that girl Edith were at. I think it's Edith, but there's an older character as I mean Edith is older in the second season. She's going to be when you see her. Well, you already seen her, I think. Well, no, I don't think so. She's somewhere in the trailer. I think in the background. I have no idea, but anyways, I not just the Bartholomew massacre, but also the oh, what was that one? What was that one? The Massey massacre. The massacre of Massey. You know what I'm saying. I don't have to look it up. You guys get what I'm saying. But it was in 1562. I think that's either that and but no, definitely not because that only was in a shed. That only was in a barn where they were killed in the Massey massacre. But uh no, Vassy. I think it's Vassy. Or I don't know how you pronounce it, but it was that massacre in 1562. I don't need to look it up and pause it because that'll be annoying for you guys. Or I could just actually no, I could just look it. But it'll take a long time for me to look at Charles, so I just you know what? I should anyway. I should look up Charles anyway. I'll just look at that. All right. Hang on. Okay, so if I said that I was gonna look up Henry, then that's just a mistake because that's of course that's Henry. That's the Duke of Anjou, Henry, because he's gay. That gay guy is that's obviously Henry. But however, the what I meant to look up is actually two people, not three people, because not So it's not Stanley Morgan that I was looking up. No, that was of course Stanley Morgan. So I'm looking at Stanley Morgan right now, the name. But Bill Milner, Milner plays as Charles the Ninth, and Philippine Velch plays as Margaret Valois. So it's Valois, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I've said it like that, but um okay, so I don't have to pronounce it, that's not important to pronounce the Milner or Milner, but anyway. I couldn't tell by the sword fight if that's any of that, because that didn't even look like Bill Milner or Stanley Morgan. That didn't look like any of the Charles or Henry. And this time I'm saying, and the reason why I'm bringing up Henry this time, even though that was obviously him, is because he's not in that gay makeup and all that. And also it was far away, and they were making these faces while sword fighting. I could not tell. And also, Charles looks like he's younger, even though that he's actually the older brother. And he looks like I guess they were trying to make him look like him as a kid in the first season of Serpent Queen. But anyways, now that oh yeah, and I could not tell if that was actually maybe that might have been Philippine Velch. I think that was that played that Margaret Avawa, where she had that blonde hair. That kind of looked like her face because she had the little lips and the eyes, and also that kind of looks like the Elizabeth Throckmorton from Elizabeth the Golden Age. But I forgot the actress that plays as her. But that's not important for the Serpent Queen. It's not relevant to this video. But now that I got all that done, and speaking of this is speaking of irrelevant, this is kind of relevant to this video that I'm just jealous. Honestly, I'm jealous that I didn't get to see it yesterday, and well, some people did yesterday, and I even subscribed, and was it because of the notification bell? No, there are three notification bells. It's not the one that rings. That's the all-time notification bell, like for every video. But it's it's the one that's the regular notification bell, just the plain one. That's just blank. That's the personal one. It's the personalized one, and I think it was because I did not watch any more videos of the Serpent Queen on Star, so that's why. But anyways, either that, then still fuck you guys. Still fuck you guys anyway for watching it early and not me. And you guys saying, well, it's because you have not watched it, more videos of the Serpent Queen on Stars. If that's why you were watching, if that's why you were not watching it early. And you guys saying that, fuck you, okay? Anyways, I just want to say that to make myself feel better, okay? But anyways, I'm still excited for the season. So, but I will get to talk about more about the videos, more about Serpent Queen before second season when I get more news. And the reason why I did not earlier for the first season, because it was kind of too late. I wasn't that interested in the beginning when I first saw the trailer, but I like when it came out on July 28th. But I did, but I was interested on September 5th. I think on Labor Day in 2022 July 28th, 2022 was when I first saw it when it came out. So anyways, it just came out of nowhere on YouTube. That's how I watched the trailer of the first season. But I explained why I was not that interested because of the Mary Queen Scott's botch execution. But then I realized that no, you can still like there's dimensions through heaven where there is a one stroke for other dimensions in Mary Queen of Scots, and characters based on Mary Queen of Scots suffer one stroke, like what I talked about of Sandbar from the official My Little Pony. I mean, from the canon My Little Pony universe, or official is canon, right? I would say yeah, official My Little Pony universe, yeah, because he suffered one blow. Not suffer, because one blow is not suffering. It's not a botch execution. He got beheaded. He got beheaded with one blow. He got beheaded with one blow. Just want to say it without the mucus, but anyway. Trying to what else to say? Oh yeah, and I got interested in it later. I got interested in that trailer later because I was because of the because I was because I realized that other dimensions have Mary Queen Scott's clean execution, um, whether they're shown on screen or not. And when I'm saying not on screen, I meant in your head. And and also not on screen like I'm telling stories like what I talk about like that's not like you're not seeing the characters doing anything on screen, but I'm talking about it. Yeah, and I don't need to listen to anybody. Like I got interested in it. I got interested in the trailer later, because um, another reason why I got interested in the trailer later it's because uh, since that there are dimensions throughout behind heaven that has Mary Queen of Scots clean execution. I do not need to listen to then I do not need to listen to any of the people that talk about the botch execution, like just to say that, oh, I'm sorry, but that's true. Like the guy that told me, I hate to tell you about this, but Mary Queen of Scots execution was botch, and I'm not saying that I'm not trying to prove him wrong. He is right, but I'm just saying that he should not say it at all because the truth can sometimes cause you to be upset. You guys get that? Not make you upset, but cause you, because you can choose to be upset, but it's causing you. There's a difference, okay? So, anyways, that is all I can say about all that. And I know about season one and Mary Queen of Scots, all that. And Senbar, all that Milo Pony stuff. That all that is still relevant because it's still about the history. It's still relevant to the Serpent Queen video. So, anyways, that is all I can say about this for now. And take care.